What if the secret to living with grace isn't rules, but rituals? Small acts, so tiny, so simple, they shape not just how others see us, but who we truly become inside. Could the way we honor the everyday transform our very souls? Confucius, known as Junzi the Master, was born in a time of chaos, when ancient orders seemed to be unraveling. The Zhou dynasty's golden age was fading into conflict and disarray. But Confucius did not retreat into despair. Instead, he saw something deeper beneath the turmoil, a way to heal society by tending the unseen threads of respect, harmony, and ritual. He taught that ritual is not mere ceremony or empty formality. Rather, it is the refined dance of human interaction, the sacred gestures that transform simple encounters into moments of grace. A bow, a careful word, a humble offering, these are not burdensome rules, but gateways to cultivating the heart. But why rituals? Why not grand ideas or laws? Because Confucius understood, civilization crumbles not from grand ideas alone, but from neglecting the daily practices that anchor our humanity. He saw that rituals shape the soul, like water shaping stone, patiently, quietly, but inevitably. Yet Confucius faced resistance. Many dismissed his teachings as old-fashioned or trivial in a world desperate for power and conquest. Was it really possible that tiny acts could hold the key to restoring harmony? How does a bow or a shared meal mend a fractured world? Confucius argued that ritual builds ren, often translated as benevolence or humaneness, the foundation of moral life. Ren is not abstract virtue, it is the living breath between people, cultivated through respectful action. It is the melody behind the dance of society. But does ritual risk becoming hollow? What if it becomes an empty habit? Confucius warned against this danger, teaching that rituals must be sincere, heartfelt. Without genuine respect, they are mere shells. With sincerity, they become the soul's music, awakening empathy and connection. Imagine a world where every handshake carries intention. Every meal is an offering of gratitude, every greeting an act of respect. Confucius showed how this daily cultivation is revolutionary, not by overthrowing governments, but by transforming hearts. Modern science now echoes this ancient insight. No research in psychology reveals how small acts of kindness and respect reshape neural pathways, fostering empathy and well-being. Rituals activate not only our social bonds, but even our brain's reward centers. The simple acts Confucius revered build trust and resilience, the unseen glue of thriving communities. Through ritual, we do not merely act outwardly, we reshape ourselves inwardly. The soul becomes more disciplined, more present, more open to the grace that animates life. Confucius's vision was more than philosophy. It was a way of being, a call to mindfulness in every gesture. His legacy lives on in the rituals that shape families, communities, even nations across East Asia and beyond. But here's the question for us now. In a world of rush and distraction, can we reclaim this ancient art of living with grace? Can we find power not in grand gestures, but in the sacred smallness of everyday respect? What if the way forward lies not in changing the world at once, but in changing how we honor each moment, each person, each ritual? And so, we return to the question posed at the start. Could the way we honor the everyday transform our very souls? Confucius's answer is a resounding yes. The rituals we weave, simple, sincere, deliberate, compose the melody of a life lived with grace. As you go forward, ask yourself, how might your small acts ripple out to shape not just your world, but the world within? And in that gentle unfolding, might you find a deeper peace, a stronger connection, a soul refined by respect. This is the timeless gift of Confucius, the art of living gracefully, not through rules imposed, but through rituals embraced. If this glimpse into Confucius's wisdom stirred something in you, explore the full video to dive deeper into the philosophy that has shaped civilizations, and discover how to live your own life with grace, grounded in the sacred rituals of respect.